Welcome back. Do you know what you need to be doing Wednesday night? You need to be meditating with us. The Adawehi Institute and Healing Center puts on a worldwide meditation, and you can be a part of it by joining our website and getting that energy sent to you in the email. But you can't just sit there and think of a word. You got to feel the energy. So that's what we do in these Trinity minutes, is we try and give you a physical way to feel that energy that we're going to be meditating on. This week, the energy is endurance. And it's a very simple energy, but it's highly misunderstood. Most people think of endurance as having a limited amount of some substance and trying to make it last forever, just stretching it out. Like, you've got $10 for groceries to last you the rest of the week. So you buy a bunch of rice and you just measure it out a little bit at a time. Just try and stretch it and make it last. That is not real endurance. Real endurance is much different. Real endurance constantly renews itself so that it's always fresh. It's not a limited amount that you're stretching out. It is a constant, refreshing supply. I'm going to give you a little exercise that I think will help you with that. When I first started studying martial arts, we did a lot of Peri drills, and every martial art has some form of parry. Even boxing, if somebody punches at you, you kind of can knock that out of the way and punch. And it's the same with kung fu or karate or anything like that. They have some sort of parry drill. I'm going to show you what it looks like. If I punch, there's going to be some sort of knock it out of the way, and I don't mean push it all the way down, because then your hand's useless down here. You got to pull it all the way back up. So it's just a short movement. It's got a little slap to it, and you keep that from hitting you, and then you retaliate. It's real simple. You can do hundreds of things with it. You can knock it out of the way and just go right to the face, or you can knock and get into a throw. There's even sort of a triangle choke thing that you can do. Any sort of thing. Even do it, go low, whatever. It just starts with that initial contact. In Wing Chun they call it pak sao. But every martial art has some form of push this out of the way just a bit, just a little smack, smack, and then trade blows with them. Now, if I were to do this with a partner, which we did hundreds of times, you get this sort of sensation of hit, release, hit, release. And so after a while, thank you, Jen, I think that's all I need for right now. After a while, the instructor, the sensei, would say, okay, now, go do it in the air, or shadow box. And so to simulate that impact, we would do this, which gives you the feeling of I hit something and then I strike. I hit something and then I strike. Hit, strike. Just that impact, and then extend your hand. That sort of little patty cake motion did some amazing things for me, because we do a lot of punches, a lot of strikes, eye pokes, face grabs, claw, hit, and your arms are just going out and out and out. After a while, your arms are just like killing you. You can't lift them. But you could do this forever. Your arms never got tired, and I'm like, why is that? And so I started experimenting around with it. I finally realized that that's endurance. You're shaking off. If you get a cramp or something, you're shoveling for 2 hours, your arms don't work, you go shake it off. Whew. And then you're ready to go again. Well, that's what you're doing every second there, is you're just shaking that energy off. And so you're constantly renewing. All of the fatigue that's building up, you're just getting rid of it faster than it can build up. And so you have this endless supply of energy just by doing this. And I've started incorporating this into a long workout. If I'm really going to do a long workout and I'm doing 25 burpees or something, and by the 15th one I'm dying, I'll go down, I'll do the burpee, I'll come back up, and I'll do that, and then I'm ready to go again. If you can put this into your routine, whether it be a workout, whether it be sitting at the desk or writing or whatever, just take a moment when you start to feel the fatigue and your endurance is draining to do that. And you'll find that you're constantly getting rid of the fatigue, constantly renewing yourself. And that's what real endurance is. If you find this stuff helpful, stay tuned for more Trinity.